Hey everyone, Merric here. We're back in the wonderful world of King's Quest, and we had left off by making it across the river rocks. They weren't river rocks. They were pillars of death. But now we must face the dragon. It's not my dragon, though. I wish he would speed up. Hold on, before we go around the corner, had to turn the lights off. Gotta get the mood right. Oh, everything's running away. Bye, Newt! Okay. Uh-huh. And it's Newt in front of a baby dragon.
Nightmares come in many forms. Once you realize what you are actually afraid of, you can start to deal with the fear.
I got a pocket dragon, it's adorable. What is going on? Sir Fluffums will save you.
It's just in my head.
Was it? Was it though? Was it? Ooh, those are them goblins.
It's not gonna work. I'm not afraid of you.
Nope. Rats. Well, that's how you start a fire.
After that scream, you'll be back. Let's pick up our story once again.
Nope. Nobody's gonna.
I wasn't actually afraid of dragons. I was still struggling with the loss of a chakra. Now, my decisions meant the life or death of a kingdom. That's the true beast I needed to wrestle with.
No, nobody's gonna talk about the fact that. No, okay. I'm just saying we left a candle, a oil lamp burning on the ground. We're just not gonna deal with that. All right, yeah, that's what we'll do. Can I look over there at least? No. Okay. He's been relegated to sadness. Ooh, what if I put this here? My hat! Ah! Okay. Can I use the chopsticks on it?
I'm not. Yes, I'm still paying it.
Okay, well, don't get sassy, Miss Catch the Castle on Fire. Yeah.
I didn't need to wear his crown to be a great king. My old hat suited me just fine, and Daventry was ready for a new adventure.
Yay! Alright. Wait, why didn't I put my hat on? Okay. Ooh. Story time. Looks like the only thing I could do is look at the book. Uh-huh.
Once, in a town just like the one you're imagining, there was a beautiful castle that stood high on a hill.
Inconceivable.
All were welcome here. Well, everyone except for the pests. The townspeople cried out to their king, "We must be rid of these rats! They're scaring our children and stealing our cheese!"
Not our cheese.
One even ate a baby.
What?
The town had become very unpleasant indeed. Every morning, gold coins clanged through the water well carrying wishes for a better town, but the rats remained. The king, in his finite wisdom, had also been casting wishes, for he desperately needed a plan.
What a nerd.
As wishes would have it, a wandering piper appeared at the castle gates.
Pied Piper. It's a great fairy tale Very, very grim indeed.
The piper offered to expel the rats from the kingdom if the town would overthrow their moronic liege.
Actually, the story goes, the Pied Piper comes in, says, if you pay me a very large reward, he wanted a buttload of money, I'll get rid of your rats. And everybody agreed, and then he got rid of the rats by playing a magical flute and led them off a cliff. And when the townspeople refused to pay, he said, then I shall take your children. And in retaliation, because they refused to pay, he took their children and led them away, and they never saw them again. That's the story of the Pied Piper. It's kind of sad, isn't it? It's a tale of always honor your commitments.
Hear, hear, they cried out. Our throne is but a seat for a hat rack. Rid us of these pests, and the throne is where you'll rest. The stranger pulled out a small flute and played a pleasing melody. The music summoned the rats out of hiding, and they danced on the head of the king. The king shrieked a high-pitched squeal, but the piper continued his song. The rats were led back to the wooded forest where they belonged.
Hey, good job, Piper.
The piper returned to the castle to claim his reward, but his knock echoed throughout the halls, and no one let him in. He raised his pipe, and a new melody was played. He watched the drawbridge lower, and a mesmerized kingdom pranced to his side.
This one's even darker than the other one.
With a few simple notes and a turn on the heel, the stranger led them from the castle to the deep, dark caverns below. The throne is now empty, and the well doesn't clang anymore.
Manny knew exactly what to write to incite the horde. He chose every word carefully, fully knowing how the goblins would react to his story. Oh, it was brilliant. They did all the dirty work, and he just sat back and watched. I thought I had bested him in the duel of wits, but the mind games were just beginning.
Ah, so we're battling Manny for real. Interesting. Well, how about that, dear friends? Goblin pranks to fool your friends. Swap a baby for a baby, or for a fake baby. That's a little twisted. I like it. Ooh, there we go. I wonder if that's gonna come back to bite me. Eh, probably not. Ooh, it's gonna come back to bite them.
Do nightmares ever come true?
Yes.
Of course, but real monsters are far easier to deal with than imaginary ones.
Also true. What's in here?
Ugh. Goblins ruin everything.
It's our goat, Chompers. So Chompers is okay. That's good.
His hardest order.
Distress! Help us, King! Enough! They're only stories. Can't you just enjoy them for what they are? You've missed the point entirely. Is this how you want your story to be remembered?
Aw.
Wait. How about a new story? Once upon a time, there lived, let me see what I got here. there lived a strong little goblin who loved adventures.
Jesus. She's awesome.
Even in his young age, stories of the goblin's quests had spread around the land. Like the time he...
Bear hugged a basilisk, junk kicked an evil serpent lord.
Jump-kicked an evil serpent lord.
Oh, that was the wrong
No,
choice.
that can't be right. Wait a minute here. Outsmarted a quizzical griffin. In fact, his adventures were so legendary, the goblins decided to make him king. But the goblin adventurer was out of his element and overwhelmed with the work it took to run a successful kingdom.
Too
His
real.
friends offered their...
Wisdom. Okay, nope.
Let me try that again.
Maybe strength?
Strength.
Nope. Okay, it's heart.
Let me try that again.
Heart.
Heart.
I guess I should have taken that from the,
But it wasn't enough. He was afraid he would never live up to the king who came before. It got so bad that the goblin gave up. But when packing up his things to run away from the castle, the goblin found... He found...
Aha.
his old adventurer cap.
Yeah. Badass.
And the goblin realized that he wasn't just here to continue the previous legacy. He was here to create his own. One filled with...
Heart.
compassion.
Yeah.
And the best group of friends you could ever ask for.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, are they lovers now? Are they married now? I think they're married now.
I shall call you King Nibbletooth the Third.
We have a rat pet.
Grandpa's gotta hear about this.
All right, I like it.
Told you he'd save us.
No, I told you he'd save us.
I think it was me, actually.
You know, I'm not even sure anymore.
Well, there's only one that actually ended up there.
All right, Mr. Fancy Cakes, a river barachi.
And that's my story. Some of the details might have changed over the years, and I certainly left out some parts I wasn't fond of. But I found it's best to enjoy stories for what they are, and not for what you hoped they would be.
Yes. So much so that...
Ah, you've fallen asleep again, and I think it's time I do the same.
I didn't realize we were so close to the end, or I would have continued the last episode. I'm sorry! I really do hope it's the end of the chapter. Oh. Aw. Is there a way to get him back? He deserves to be friends.
You looked like you could use a friend.
Oh, Manny, don't do it, Manny. Manny! Alright, chapter 2. Okay. Now let's start chapter 3. Begin chapter 3.
I began my knighthood in Daventry with nothing to my name except a feather in my cap, a cape on my back, and an appetite for adventures.
Adventure!
Questing led me to recover King Edward's magic mirror, and he rewarded me with his throne.
Ooh, I'm moving fast. What's that? What's that? Do I have a shovel? I don't have a shovel. Okay. What's that one? Yeah.
I inherited a flawed but charming kingdom, and I worked tirelessly to restore the land to its former
I wonder if those are
glory.
secrets from the previous chapter.
That trellis looks better over there. Over there, really.
What is it doing? Oh, it grew that up
Or
big.
here. Hey, I'm flexible.
Huh.
That trellis looks better over there.
So I wonder what the choice or what the effects of this are. Huh.
Over there, really.
We're gonna try it with the thorny bush and see what happens.
Or here. Hey, I'm flexible.
I'm intrigued. Okay.
In a few short years, I had grown into the king I'd always wanted to be. And while I was proud of the Daventry I had shaped, something still felt like it was missing.
Bacon. Oh, I grew brambles to block my path. That's so cool. So if that grows brambles, that grows a tree. So this mound, I wonder what it'll grow. Oh, that's cool. I love the time travel.
That trellis looks better over there.
Alright, we're gonna go to the middle and see what that turns into. And then of course we'll make the tree, because we can. Oh, you can move now. Little hootie owls. Look at the one with the glasses! It's so adorable! Oh.
Wait! No! There is absolutely no way that could be right. There's no way that could have happened. I was too invested in that owl. I must have missed a detail in the story.
Oh. But why? Why? Why would you... Why? I mean, that motherfucker is gonna grow now. But why would you eat the owl?
Over there, really?
You get it back out? No. No.
Or here. Hey,
it needs to go. Needs to
That
go
trout-
back. We gotta. Oh, I can't.
over there, really?
It won't let me put it back on the tree.
Or here. Hey, I'm flexible.
It's because I have the shovel
That
now.
trout-
Okay. Well, I know how to fix that. Albert!
I forgot one small detail. I began my knighthood in Daventry with nothing to my name except a feather in my cap, a cape on my back, an appetite for adventures, and a small shovel in my pocket.
Oh, that made me happy. Oh, you know what's gonna happen next, don't you? Get dug, hole.
Buried in the soil was a tiny, spiniferous thorn seed.
Mine now. We're gonna.
That looked like a great spot for a spiniferous thornweed plant to thrive.
Yep. So now I should be able to move my trellis.
Over there, really.
Yeah, give me Albert back. Bring him home. And yep. And dead. I can't watch it again.
Something's still missing.
Where did the tree go? That rock fell. Why did the rock fall? Where's the tree? Something's wrong. Maybe it needs to be a spiniferous seed. Alright, let's dig that up.
That spot of soil already had something growing in it. A tiny acorn had been planted in the dirt.
Oh. Interesting. Let's go forward and see what happens if I take all the seeds out. We have nothing. Just a lettuce. Lettuce? A lattice. Eh? He's got no reason to come over here. Bastard. Just a straight up bastard. That's what he is. Can't believe that he's doing that to us. We're gonna plant the acorn.
Okay, apologies. One last time. I began my knighthood in Daventry with nothing to my name except a feather in my cap, a cape on my back, an appetite for adventures, a small shovel, one miniature acorn, and the seed of a spiniferous thornweed.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it so much. Let's put the tree here. What do you guys think? Tree.
I planted that miniature acorn in the ground, a way to commemorate new beginnings.
And then thornweed. And then maybe we get a little bit of a tree. Get a spiniferous thorn bush. Then a big old tree. Yay! Don't you fall. What?
It's not a matter of when the badger will strike again, but rather who.
Oh shit, that was funny. Okay, so we gotta move.
Or here. Hey, I'm flexible.
We gotta move a couple things. So I love the fact that we're going back in time and changing all this. It's fantastic. So we want the tree here. We want thorn bush there. And now we're gonna just step through it, you know? step through it. That's where it needs to be. Let's see what the future holds. It's like Looper. Yeah, eat it, dick.
The family of chirping owls brought a smile to my face, but anguish to my heart. My kingdom was thriving, but I was alone. Who was I building this Daventry for?
They're so adorable. I'm gonna hit him with a shovel, it won't let me. Frickin' badger.
The loneliness of the road that night was only offset by the company of my hungry, rumbling tummy. I headed back to the castle for a bite to eat.
At least the owl's safe, okay? Just a bite, though. Chocolate chip pancakes. More chocolate chip pancakes. There's another one. Turkey leg. Who the hell is all this food for?
What good is all this food with no one to share it with? Oh, how rude of me. Here you go.
Sire, Daventry Decree 74311.
I know. No animals are allowed at the table. Did Amaya ever respond to my invitation for dinner?
She said she had dinner plans tonight. Don't know with whom. She was a bit vague.
You're right. Perhaps the guards would accept an invite for dinner.
Oh, Graham, we'd love to.
We'd love to,
Yeah?
but...
Yeah, Decree 911 to the 23rd power.
Afraid so, sire.
As you were. Oh, before I forget, Larry, you know I restored the budget for your own personal steed, right?
Oh, right. My own personal steed. Thank you.
Well, I suppose I could use the surplus on masking the odor of number 2. No, I mean Royal Guard number 2. He smells like syrup.
It's intolerable, really. It's gotten so bad my helmet fogs up.
You'll get used to it.
You're absolutely right. We should create a dinner guest out of all this extra food. Why didn't I think of that?
Because that's really wasteful. It makes me really sad.
Well, would you care to join me for dinner?
Dinner sounds lovely, but I'm only allowed to leave my post in times of distress. Or if that plate of peas needs to be replenished. Oh, I think they went too strong on the lavender again. I can smell the spices from here.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up here. There's Triumph's Dinner Bowl. We're gonna wrap it up here a couple minutes early, minute and a half. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, if you have any comments, suggestions over in the comment section below. And of course, if you enjoyed doing circles with me, consider clicking that good old subscribe button, and YouTube will let you know when to get fresh content out. All that being said, I'll see you next time.